Hey everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins, and today we're going to be talking about the new Disney Plus series, Miss Marvel. Yes, Miss Marvel. So Miss Marvel stars are struggling to keep the secrets from their Disney Plus series. This was from 6 days ago. Okay, so anticipation has definitely been swirled around with Disney Plus's new show, Miss Marvel, which is finally bringing Kamala Khan and those in her orbit into live action. After two sizzle reels of footage were released over the past years, now fans are eager to see how her series ends up unfolding. Apparently, though, two of the series cast members are very excited to see what is revealed. So, in recent interviews with Variety, the actresses discussed working on their series, and they joked that it's difficult keeping mum on the secrets of their show. It's very hard, they revealed. It's really hard to keep secrets, but we do it. They've added with a laugh, but we try. I'm just hoping that it represents everybody as well as we want it to. Everybody feels touched by this story as much as we are. Everybody cares about it as much as we do. As they said elsewhere from the interviews. Okay, so Miss Marvel has introduced Kamala Khan, which is a 16-year-old Pakistani American from Jersey City, an aspiring artist, an avid gamer, and a voracious fan fiction scribe. She was a huge fan of the Avengers, and one in particular, Captain Marvel. Again, Kamala has always struggled to find her place in the world that is, until she got her superpowers. Now, like the heroes she's always looked up to, Iman Vellani stars as Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel. Her series is directed by executive producers, and as her series premieres in the summer of 2022. Yes, her show, Miss Marvel, appears on Disney Plus in summer 2022. So the fact that the show is being made and they're including her character in MCU is what is important, she said during a recent interview. I don't really have to go out of my way that much to talk about being a Muslim or being Pakistani, but it all comes out of the show. People seeing a person like me involved in a project as big as this, I think is inspiring enough. So in early 2023, she's going to be seen alongside Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and her friend Monica Rambeau in the Marvels. Okay, I mean, my dream would be that Miss Marvel gets to come to play with Captain Marvel sequel, Larson said previously, but that's the goal. Are you excited for Disney Plus Miss Marvel series? What are your thoughts? Share them below. Again, Miss Marvel is set to release on Disney Plus in the summer of 2022. If you haven't signed up for Disney Plus, you can join today. Again, so let me know your thoughts about this. This is from comicbook.com. Again, it's owned by CBS Interactive, a division of Viacom CBS, and you can also sign up for Paramount Plus as well. Okay, so we're going to be going into TV news, and we're going to see if we can find something. So now we're going to be talking about The Flash. Yes, The Flash. So The Flash Season 8 has a preview that teases timeline trouble. This was from last night. Okay, so CW has released a preview of The Flash 8th season, as Barry Allen in The Flash, played by Grant Gustin, may have fixed the problems with the timeline caused by the Reverse Flash, played by Tom Cavanaugh, in the 5-part Emma Goldman event. It seems like there has been some major timeline issues to deal with, given that his Arrowverse series returns. Preview has shown Nora, played by Jessica Parker Kennedy, and Bart, played by Jordan Fisher. Again, so Barry and Iris' children from the future are trying to figure out where they've messed up, so they can try to put the timeline back into place. So as fans of The Flash saw the moments from Armageddon Part 5, Nora and Bart have appeared in 2014 with a photo with the Central City Police Department, with an appearance of Eddie Thawne, played by Rick Cosnett. From a preview, it seems like the siblings were heading back to where the Father Speedster story begins. You can check out previews for yourself in a video you can watch on YouTube. Now, Cosnett's return to the series was announced back in October, when it was confirmed that Cosnett will appear in a flashback episode from the series. This has seemingly narrowed down things just a little, but again, still quite a few questions about where exactly Bart and Nora will try to fix. What exactly it is they broke in the first place? Again, Barry and Iris, future kids, playing a role in Season 8 of The Flash. It's hard not to speculate their appearance may also connect to another character revealed from recent cast news. Again, so, in comics, Tinya Wiseau is a member of the Legion of Superheroes. Tinya Wiseau is a member of the Legion of Superheroes, known as Phantom Girl. So, in the post-Zero Hour continuity, while it hasn't been confirmed yet that Tinya Wiseau comes into the future, it would make an interesting connection given that she is from the Legion of the Superheroes, especially since CW has described her character in after years of successfully hiding her in plain sight. The reluctant meta-teenager Tinya Wiseau life is turned upside down when she's become the subject of Iris West and Alan's latest investigation of CC Citizen Media. Soon, Tinya is thrust into dangerous world she never knew was around. Again, one will change her life forever. Again, however, Bart and Nora are also going to factor in Season 8 of The Flash, and fans will have to have a little bit of time to wait until this becomes clear. The series is on a hiatus until March 9th of next year. Again, let me know your thoughts. I think it's really interesting. So, now we are going over to comics, and we're going to try to see if there's something new. Now we are going to be talking about Star Wars has now announced a new Han Solo and Chewbacca series. This was from a few days ago, guys. Okay, so current time frame for most Star Wars comics currently being published was between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, which is a turning point for Han Solo. He was frozen in carbonite and the Rebel Alliance trying to track him down. For all those who have been missing Solo's exploits, go to StarWars.com. They have confirmed that an all-new series, Han Solo and Chewbacca, is gonna get launched in March of 2022. A new series is set to explore an underexplored chapter from their history, depicting the adventures of how they teamed up in Solo, A Star Wars Story, and Star Wars A New Hope. So StarWars.com described the series Han Solo and Chewbacca as a new series from Marvel. It's going to launch in March 2022. StarWars.com has exclusively revealed this, written by Mark Guggenheim and penciled by David Messina. This month's series is going to follow Han and Chewie a few years before The New Hope, as the duo has teamed up with Greedo, in better times apparently, on a heist for Jabba the Hutt. It is interesting to note that because of the cornerstones of Han's character is that he wants to be a jerk, a selfless criminal, but has this idealistic streak that he always wants to get his way. Again, the writer has shared the outlet of the series. He aspires cynicism, but deep down he's a hopeless romantic at heart. Again, you might think this is inner conflict that didn't present itself to the end of Episode 4, when Han has returned to help Luke destroy the Death Star. It's already been a full display from the end of Solo, a Star Wars story. Of course, it predates that of Episode 4, but one of the things that are noted is that I've been playing with it is tension between the hopeless romantic Han Solo has revealed himself to be at the end of Solo, and a hard-bitten cynic to meet from Episode 4. To be very reductive about it, we've searched for opportunities to force Han Solo to choose between his lesser and his greater angels. Again, his new series is surely excite some fans of his characters, knowing that it has unfolded the wakes of Han Solo. Might come to disappointments to others though, but in years since Solo's release, some fans have been hoping a sequel of some form of film or TV series would explore his part of the idea, seemingly to rule out the idea of a live-action follow-up to Solo happening anytime soon, if ever. Okay, Han Solo and Chewbacca series is set to debut in March of 2022. Again, guys, let me know your thoughts about that. A new Star Wars comic book series with Han Solo and Chewbacca. I think that's really cool, because those are two of my favorite characters of the original Star Wars. Now, okay, we are trying to find something else that's interesting, guys. We're trying to find something else that's interesting. So now, Marvel has now announced a new Carnage series. This was from 5 days ago. Marvel announces a new Carnage series. This was from the 15th. Marvel Comics is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Carnage with a new series by the writer of Venom and the writers of Trials of Ultraman and Old Man Logan. Now again, this comic takes the place of aftermaths of Carnage Forever, which is an anthology sought releasing in February. It finds a sadistic symbiote seeking a new bond after separating from his host, Cletus Cassidy. The Extreme Carnage, again, is a mini-event series that concludes Cassidy's codex finding the new home, leaving the Carnage symbiote adrift without the host. It would appear that Carnage is going to feature a deadly symbiote, finding someone else to establish the bonds with. This Carnage story is very likely to become the more twisted we've ever written, he said. In statements, the killer symbiote has gone through some pretty significant change from recent times. We have left with the opportunity to do something new and inventive with his character, given that the kind of stories you might expect to find in a Carnage story. This is the kind of horror and frightening to implications as from the pages. As a devilish, scary Carnage, he's setting out to discover just where his bounds of abilities really lay. Again, pity those caught from his wake. The Marvel Universe is not ready for what Carnage is about to turn into. Again, is a new Carnage series releasing for its 30th anniversary. Again, Carnage Forever assembles an all-star list of many writers. Previously from Marvel has hinted the anniversary's one-shot would provide some hints on what to come to Carnage, and the series is going to debut in March of 2022. March the 2nd, to be more exact. So let me know what you guys' thought about that is, if you guys are interested in the new series in March with Carnage. I think it's really cool. Alright. So now, we're going to be doing one more article for right now. I'm just going to take a break a little bit after that then. Okay. Okay, so now it's been told that DC is now relaunching a Batman Superman series. DC has relaunched the Batman Superman series with a new writer, Mark Waid and Dan Mora. Okay, this is from the 14th, guys, 6 days ago. So it's still kind of very fresh. But again, Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent have been teamed up for a new series of DC Batman Superman with the world's finest again. The Superstar creative team, Mark Waid and Dan Mora, were collaborating again with Batman and Superman, the world's finest, spinning out some news stories from Detective Comics 1050, which is a backup story from January. Polygon has reported that Batman and Superman, World's Finest #1, is going to release on March 15th of 2022. Now, as noted, guys, as I've said many times before, there are many new comics that are releasing in March of 2022. So, guest stars of Doom Patrol and Flashback Tales have promised to leave lasting repercussions from the DC Universe. Variant covers are also there as well, which offer different variations of the DC World Finest. While Batman and Superman are well represented alongside by Jerry Seinfeld, we also have Azrael in Nightquest armor after Bane had broke Batman's back. And also we have Cyborg Superman after Superman had died. And Supergirl has paired up with Stephanie Brown's Batgirl. Chip Zdarsky, who is a writer we talked about in the past, has variant covers hilariously tackling the new popular Batman mans. Okay, so Mark Waid's work on Detective Comics 1050 marks his return to DC. Following a multi-year stint from Marvel Comics, Dan Mora rose to popularity from Boom Studios with his run in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. Again, they recently collaborated again with Detective Comics and some writers again with previous volumes of Batman and Superman from their conclusion from Dark Knight's Death Metals. The synopsis again for Batman and Superman World's Finest 1 is found below, along with some other covers you can check out here on comicbook.com. Again, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are, but I'm going to read these quotes real quick for you. Dark Knight, the Man of Steel, they are the two finest superheroes the world has ever known. They've together again in a new epic series with legendary talents of Mark Waid and Dan Mora. In the not-too-distant past, Superman powers are now supercharged from devastating chemical attacks by villain Metallo, and the only allies the ultra-powerful Man of Tomorrow, and turned to turbulent hours Gotham's own Dark Vengeance Batman. Nearly fatal burst of powers drove Batman Bruce Wayne to his own extreme measures to help his friend, enlisting none other than Doom Patrol for their aid. If the world's greatest superheroes from the world's greatest comic book talents, an epic comic book experience that kicks off next big events from DC Universe. Get ready for a time to soar. So now there is a new cover now that has been posted. Here you can see on comicbook.com. I'm going to save it to my photos, respectively, guys. So I'm just letting you all know. I'm trying to save all the covers and variants. Again, there is a lot of cool photos that follow after this article, guys. So now they're relaunching a Batman Superman series. Again, I find it very fun. So I'm trying to save all these different covers onto my library. The Superman and Batman together, yes, they are like best friends. Again, I really think you guys will really enjoy the new Batman and Superman series next year especially since it's getting this new relaunch. But I'm going to be posting all these photos later on my social page later. Again, I have to figure out what I'm doing with it though. But again, all these different art covers are just incredible, guys. Again, that's the same one, but I'm gonna still save a copy of this Batman Superman World's Finest. It's very, very cool. Again, I like to know your guys' thoughts about it, because I think it's very, very exciting that now you have a Batman Superman getting relaunched again. So, let me know your guys' thoughts. And again, this is another quick 20-minute pluser. And again, I'm just hanging out. I'm just sitting on my bed. I'm actually watching some Nick at Night right now. So I'll catch you guys a little later again. I'll catch you guys a little later. Bye.